I am so tired of this gutter, bottom of the barrel, ghetto, crumb snatching, crabs in a bucket, slave master mentality. Hey, what's up, everyone? It's your girl Receipts with Real. Welcome back to my channel. Now, of course, I have a jam-packed episode for you guys today, per usual. And you know we about to get into some things, but it's just kind of awkward because I've been trying to combine my content from different platforms. I try to blend the conversation with TikTok and bring it over to here, but I don't know because TikTok is usually more surface level, and over here is where I get down to the nitty gritty. It's more intimate. I'm having real deep conversations with you guys, right? So today the topic was Madonna and her adopted son. But before I give my commentary, I'm going to just let y'all see what happened.
Madonna has been spotted out with her son David Banda by her side. This comes after she was hospitalized late June for a horrific bacterial infection. The Queen of Pop was photographed being supported by her teen son as they walked through JFK Airport, and as they walked, David guarded his mother with a hand on her head.
So apparently Madonna's son has come out to say that he's been living on his own. He's 18 years old. And that he pretty much lives a normal life. He be scavenging for food because there's times when there's not even food in the fridge. And I just want to let y'all know that I guess he said it in a joking manner. But I posted the content on my TikTok, and I really just want to talk about the commentary that I got. I'm not even here to discuss Madonna specifically because I don't know the dynamics of her and her son. I don't know if he meant it in a harmful way or if he really was just joking. But the comments that I got under this video lets me know that there's a discussion that needs to be had. I want y'all to pause the screen and read some of these comments because it's sad. Whether or not he was being sarcastic or trying to make light of the situation or whatever, the general consensus is nobody feels any sympathy for this black young man, who is in fact still a teen. Let's be real. He's a teenager. In my mind, a teenager is still very much a child. I really don't understand the obsession with grind culture, work 2-3 jobs, get a job, only to still end up with nothing in the end. We are not on this earth to work and die. We're here to enjoy our lives, y'all, contrary to popular belief. You know, I am so tired of this gutter, bottom of the barrel, ghetto, crumb snatching, crabs in a bucket, slave master mentality. What about that lifestyle could prepare you for the real world to get a regular job? Let's be serious for a moment. He grew up with butlers, nannies, maids, transportation, literally had the whole world handed to him. And all you can say is, go get a job? Well, why didn't Madonna prepare him to get a job? If you are worth hundreds of millions of dollars and your child leaves your nest not financially prepared to face the real world, then you are an unfit parent. Now, let me say this. I do not know the full story. None of us know the full story yet. So, I am not blaming Madonna just yet until I hear both sides, okay? But assuming that this young man is telling the truth, Madonna is in the wrong. But I didn't even make this video to bash Madonna. I made this video to see what type of commentary it would get. So I'm really talking to you, and I'm talking to the people who have the mindset like you that think and make comments like this. People like you who make comments like this, I fear. I fear for the children. Once a celebrity child has been exposed to the limelight, there's just certain places that they can and cannot go. There's certain things that they can and cannot do because of people like you. Just imagine if this child tried to go get a regular, normal 9-to-5 job, maybe working at McDonald's, and they would have a manager who recognized them because he is Madonna's son, right? And then there's people with your mentality who would treat that child evil and mean simply because they have a celebrity parent. There are people like you who will literally be mean to these celebrity kids for no reason other than they had the life that you wish you had growing up. And you somehow think because they were given a silver spoon that life should be much harder for them. He didn't choose that life. He didn't ask Madonna to adopt him. If she wasn't going to prepare him for the real world, then she could have allowed him to go into another loving home, because I'm quite sure a blue collar family would have prepared him much better for the real world than Madonna did. Not only that, it's imperative that when you're rich, you set up generational wealth for your kids. Like, he could be running the family business, he could be her assistant, or she could have invested in whatever business he chose to partake in. Like I said, I don't know if Madonna is doing what he said, but I'm responding to your comment, and you're wrong. You couldn't be any more wrong. That mentality has to go. Like, it should have went away with slavery. You know, our community is the only community that thinks like this, and other people only say stuff about this or like this when they're talking about our community. Like, we are the only community in the world, really, who doesn't believe in generational wealth. To see a black child struggling and then just to go tell them to get a job when their parent is not only a millionaire, but a multi-millionaire and one of the biggest pop stars of the century is crazy. Like, I don't know the full story, so we have to always keep in mind that there's two sides to a story. So we don't know if Madonna is at fault, but y'all are wrong for telling him to go get a job. I will never believe in that type of mindset, because at the end of the day, generational wealth should be set up so that a child wouldn't have to go out and get a job. How about working for the family business? How about having some savings put aside so that when you're 18, you can maybe invest in something? It's just like when Bronny, LeBron's son, he's a Nepo baby, and everybody was talking all that trash about him. My thing is, that's been going on for centuries. That's what you're supposed to do. Nepotism was never a bad thing until it included Black Americans. That's when it started becoming and looked down upon. But our whole entire country is built off of nepotism. But now that Black people are getting a slice of the pie, or they're supposed to get a slice of the pie, all of a sudden now it's get a job or you didn't work hard for it. Baby, that's never how America was founded. I don't know what type of rock y'all been living under, but it's never been that. And just to clarify, I feel like I'm the perfect person to talk about this topic. My mother and father divorced when I was young. My mom is a Black American woman, and my father is a Haitian American person. So seeing the vast difference between the two households and the way the two communities interacted with each other, it was hard to digest, honestly. You know, my mom been on her own since she was 17 years old. I remember my mom telling me that she caught a Greyhound all the way to California from Michigan when she was 17. But, you know, that generational trauma got passed down because I've been on my own pretty much since I was 16 and officially moved out when I was 17. But then when I go to my dad's house, he lived 2 hours away, my aunt and him were still living with my grandma. My aunt lived with my grandma all the way through med school. She got her doctorate degree and became a surgeon. And again, that was my Haitian side of the family. They didn't believe in, oh, you got to move out when you turn 18. It's like, no, we're going to put you through college and then you can move out. And even still, you can still stay here. Stay here until you get married. So this isn't a black-white thing. Honestly, this is more of a cultural thing. Because from what I've seen, most other countries around the world believe in helping their children get on their feet until they're financially stable. For some reason, our Black American community is the only community that thinks when you're 18, you're grown. When you're 18, you are not grown. I will stand on that to the day I die. I don't want to hear it. But y'all, that's all the time that I have for today. Once again, I am still a growing channel. If you guys want to support me, the best way you can support is to like, comment, and subscribe. Please leave your thoughts and opinions down below. And let me know what topics you want to talk about next. I'll see you next time.